In a recent interview with The Guardian, an insider with Donald Trump, who spoke, of course, on the condition of anonymity, said that Donald Trump's campaign is a joke. In fact, here's the exact quote. Trump has no political skills left. His team is a joke. The ship is sinking. I think that's fairly succinct, right? And I think that's a very good description of what is happening with Donald Trump's third presidential campaign. He has not held a single rally since he announced that he was running for president again. And you know what? Maybe we can forgive that a little bit because obviously other things have happened since then, right? The judgment against the Trump Organization from New York, the hiring of the special prosecutor. So lots of different things happening with regard to Donald Trump that may have prevented him from going out and doing any rallies. He's got other things on his mind. But one thing I want to talk about here in this very short quote I just read was his team is a joke. Now, Trump is running for president. Again, we all know that. And in order to do that, you got to have a team. But reports from a couple weeks ago told us that Donald Trump doesn't want to hire a campaign manager. He doesn't want to put somebody in charge that actually knows what they're doing, knows how to run a campaign. So instead, what he's doing is basically running his campaign by committee. He's got several people that are working together to act as one campaign manager, which isn't going to work. No matter how close of friends you are, no matter how much you agree with each other, you put a group of people together, tell them to run one thing, there's going to be disagreements, there's going to be arguments. Whereas if you put the one person in charge and says, this is what's happening, no questions about it, do it, that's how you run it. You know, Donald Trump, for somebody who likes to rule his own businesses, I would think he would know that that's the best way to run things, with the one leader and everybody else doing their respective jobs. That's how you keep things going, but that's not what Trump wants to do. And the reason, of course, for that is because Donald Trump doesn't want to be in the news in a couple months saying he fired his campaign manager. So if you don't have anybody really taking over that job, you can switch them out. See, that's the point of it. The first time one of those people in this so-called committee push back on him, they're gone. And he'll replace them with somebody else who's going to be a spineless yes man. That's the whole point of this. Trump doesn't want competent people working on his campaign. He wants people working on his campaign that'll never tell him no. But you sacrifice quality when you focus too much on the loyalty part of it. Because whatever stupid and crazy idea you come up with, they have to say yes to or they know they lose their jobs. So you're going to keep making these mistakes. It's going to continue hurting your failing campaign. You've lost support consistently in every poll that's come out since you announced your presidency, or your run for president, This isn't going well. And based on your leadership abilities, it's probably going to be a lot worse. It's already bad enough now that you've got your own people speaking out to the press about how bad it is. Just imagine how much worse it's going to get a couple of months down the road.
This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.